You're listening to the Long Game Podcast. I'm your host, Sandra Scaiano. Welcome to 2023. It's so good to be back at the mic after a much needed break for the holidays. I really just downloaded and let my mind do whatever I wanted. I had all the big plans, though, to do my own work and, get things done that I've been meaning to give attention to. And no, they didn't get done. I needed the mental break. Learning and doing and building out a vision is really an emotional path, and we do it all year. So it felt so good just to let myself flow with whatever came to mind. I did get some good things done, though. I did some digital cleanups, some physical home cleanups and fixes as well. So I was creative in other areas of my life, and that always sparks inspiration for the business side of me. I'm excited about 2023. I'm not the biggest resolution maker. I usually do a word of the year, and I'm still figuring that one out. But I do love riding the wave of energy that is the new year. There's this universal momentum, and I love a good project map out. So, I'm thinking about goals and I'm creating the plan to get there. It's about vision. Having a vision for where you want to go, an idea of what you're going to do this year to get there. It's also about personal accountability. How do you hold yourself accountable to the things you need to do to support your vision? And it's about self-expression, being who you are and taking your own approach, creating that approach in your own way. There are as many ways to be successful in business as there are entrepreneurs. So today we are talking about what to bring with you, what to focus on in 2023. That's going to help you build out your vision and support your goals. The long game is 3 things to focus on in 2023. With all of the end of year wrap-ups and new year goals people have been sharing, you may have been feeling a little crazy, to quote an entrepreneur friend, or have felt some comparisonitis, or even just a little unsure of your own direction. Personally, my social media and inbox have been flooded with other people's recaps, goals, and offers. It can be a good thing if you're looking at it with the right mindset. End of year recaps, they let us know what's possible for online and service-based entrepreneurs like us, right? Those recaps, they allow us a peek inside a business to see what has worked. And if it's a recap by someone you follow, you can begin to piece together what they did to get there. So pretty insightful. But too many of these, and some that are all successes and no reality, they can kind of wear on you when it comes time to make your own goals. So today I'm framing up 3 things that you can focus on for your own business that are going to help you build out your goals for 2023. All right, number 1. We all know this. It's all about the long game. We know this, but we want things to happen, right? So last summer, I was taking stock of my services and offers, and I realized that I needed to make a change to things, to get where I wanted to go. And number 1, I just want to point out that not every resolution needs to happen in January. This is last summer. But I had some thoughts and I started to instill some changes. And I likened it to an ocean liner turning. Ocean liners do not make hard right turns. This visual has been in my head for months. Think about it. These behemoth structures, these floating cities, so much is in place that maneuvering is a process. So my change was a shifting of direction that took months, culminating in this past December, like 5 to 6 months later. So the shift in direction, it set me up, though, for my vision for 2023. And it didn't happen overnight. The slow change to my business and clients allowed for me to set up and handle the change and then lay the groundwork for my new vision plans. So my 2023 vision, it started last summer. So give some thought to the vision you have for yourself. What do you want to be doing? How do you need your business to look like to support that? And are there things that you're going to need to phase out or things that you need to build in to your business for that? Starting now on the process could have you ready by summer or sooner. And it can be done in a very manageable and attainable way. Now, I'm not saying that everything needs to take 6 months. I do love these 90-day spurts of things. They totally rock. But there's really never a wrong answer when it comes to your vision and what you want to do. Everything we set in motion supports us in some way, even things that don't work out. And really much of these, when something doesn't work out, is usually due to time, right? So give yourself the time that you need to turn your ocean liner. All right, number 2, something to focus on for your vision and goals for 2023. And number 2 is a framework. A framework frees you up. As you roll into the new year with your fresh ideas, know that pinpointing your process, having a framework to what you do, makes it all easier. When you have dialed in on a framework for your course, your service, your coaching, you have a process that you follow and one that you can share with potential clients. So a framework frees you up from overthinking what you have to do. And because you've mapped the whole process out. And when it comes to making sales, a framework helps you to explain what you do clearly and concisely to people who want to work with you. Once you have a framework, you can create offers based on the same framework at different pricing levels. So I know I've mentioned this before here on the podcast, that you can create a low, a medium, and a high offer with varying features that support those individual pricing. But now you've created this standard concept that you're talking about. And, you're always talking about your framework no matter the customer. And the framework approach really makes it easier to create content for your business. Again, since you are talking about the same topics, all that is left for the customer to do is to choose which level they want. 1 framework, 3 offers, and time to service and time to create left for you. All right. You've got your time frame mentality set. You've got your framework ideas churning. And now on to number 3 of the 3 things to focus on for 2023. Building relationships. Yes, I have talked all about this in 2022, but truly, building relationships supports your vision. From friends who can share or bounce ideas off of, to clients and customers, to neighbors who can pick up your kid or bring your garbage cans up from the street. No one gets there by themselves. We all need support and friendship and ideas and information. So, social media, it's always changing. It's a great place to build relationships, but it's a changing landscape, right? So you can plant your flag on any platform that you want and create relationships and community there. The real key is to choose one platform and be there. Spend time perusing content of others and thoughtfully commenting on people that you want to get to know and have a relationship with. Be part of a few groups and be a presence there. Engage, post questions, answers to other people's questions so that people get to know you and you build a relationship in that group. And you don't have to do what everyone else is doing on those platforms. We talk about this often, right? Express who you are. Come out in your own way. Share who you are so that people can get to know you. And the same goes for your inbox, not just on social media as well. Templates for emails are great, but bring your own ideas to the page. Tweak everything you touch to be yours. I've been thinking a lot about this lately because I signed up for a bundle at the end of December, and I have been flooded with welcome email sequences. And I've been taking note. The most successful, in my opinion, lead with what they do or their framework. Before I know all the soft and fuzzies, before you hit me up with more offers, I want to know that you know your stuff, that you are someone I want to follow and someone I want to hear from. And here's the thing, when it's a bundle situation, the business owner knows that this is coming up, right? And has the opportunity to customize a sequence that's welcoming to the group, and building a relationship there. So this is just a reminder to take every opportunity that you get to customize what you do, customize your communication to your audience. And lastly, on this building relationship piece, reach out to people, even people you don't know, like send an email, introduce yourself, tell them why you want to connect. And, you're going to be surprised at how much can be developed from a simple note hello. So take these 3 concepts and build them into your vision, into your goal setting for 2023. With them, I know that things are going to be easier for you, right? Your ideas are going to flow and you will experience more joy and connection in your business. All the things that we're in it for, right? So for 2023 here on the podcast, we've got some amazing things coming up. I've already been working, lining up guests, and we're going to continue to have the conversations here about what are you doing in your business and how did that work out for you? Like really sharing behind the scenes here of experts and ideas that challenge your thoughts, challenge your mindset, and challenge your actions. So I've also got a few series in the works too, and we can go a little deeper on some topics. So I'm excited about what's to come and to have you here listening as always. So thank you, and let's take 2023 on together. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. You can access more information, links mentioned in this episode, and the show notes at thelonggamepodcast.net. If today's show connected with you in some way, please share it with your friends or hop on and leave a review. Both of these make a really big difference. All right, until next time, keep playing the long game.